Hi, my name is Mike, basketball coach, basketball player and NLP practitioner. I'm excited because later on we're watching the GB versus USA women's team compete at the MEN, and then tomorrow I'm going watching the men's team compete, which are both pre-Olympic warm-up games. What I'm going to share with you today are some of the techniques and secrets that I know that the professional players watch. And when you watch these games on TV, they're on BBC Three and ESPN tonight, tomorrow and at the Olympics, you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about and how this technique works. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about boxing out and how do you know when to box out? Okay, there's three ways you know that you need to box out. The first way is just by using a visual sense. You see the shot go up. When you see the shot in the air, you know you need to box out to stop your man getting that rebound. That's the first instance. The second instance is an auditory signal. So someone would shout, "Shot!" So by hearing that, you know a shot's going up, and again you need to find your man, box out and stop him getting a rebound. The third way is through feeling, or a kinesthetic signal. So you'd have a look at your player and you see him move his body towards the basket. You might see his eyes follow the trajectory of the ball, meaning you need to box out. The technique I use is encompassing all those three techniques and anchoring one word which triggers a response of boxing out. So firstly, I go over the visual technique of boxing out. So I get my players to just watch the flight of the ball, box out, repeat, and until it comes innate. Then I just use an auditory signal. So they won't be looking at the ball. They'll hear someone shout "shot," and then they'll go and find a man and box out, and then repeat and repeat. The third way is using the kinesthetic signal. So there'll be no auditory signal or visual signal. They'll just be watching their man, having a sense for when they're going to attack the ring to get the rebound. So I heighten all those three senses. Then what I use is the anchor. The anchor in NLP terms is a trigger. So that trigger is the word "shot." So when the word "shot" is mentioned, all three senses become strong and become one, and the method of boxing out becomes so much easier. When you watch the pros tonight, tomorrow on the Olympic Games, they've gone through this process. They might not necessarily know it as NLP, but you can see how they box out. And if you watch people who don't box out, what are they doing? They're just standing around watching the ball. They don't actually find a man. And then if their man scores, you've just lost your team 2 points there. So the importance of boxing out, especially in the last few seconds of a game, tight game where you're down, if you're up by one, you need to stop and you don't box out. Your man comes flying in, gets a tip in, 2 points, game over. So this is a technique that the pros use. You can incorporate these techniques into your game. If you want to know more about it, get in touch. I can go through it with you, and you'll see your players improve like that. It's such an easy technique. And as a player, you want to give something to the game. You don't just want to be running up and down, taking shots, missed shots, setting the screen. You want to be productive, and boxing out will give you that sensation. Any feedback, any comments, let me know, and good luck.